Yes.
Did you feel surprised that they were notifying Bridget on the second half? I mean, she couldn't get the ball, and that was kind of. Did that change your offensive thinking of how to try to get her the ball and try to force the issue?
Well, I think she was able to get a few threes. I mean, she scored 22 points, so she did get some looks in the second half, and it was simply because they extended their defense and we were able to drive by them and find her in transition. Certainly, down the stretch, they were hugged up on her, and the type of ball pressure that was on her, which she was unable to hang on to it a few times, and that's what happened. So that was the difference, and I think she got plenty of opportunities to shoot and to score points, and she knocked quite a few down. So I think it's maybe the others that needed to step up, and they did not.
So you're here in your largest lead with 3:49 to go. Talk a little bit about specifically what happened in those last few minutes.
We just didn't execute very well, and what was working for us, it just kind of fizzled out a little bit, and they decided to stay on our two outside shooters, and we looked to penetrate. I mean, Jay has bailed us out so many times, and usually she's able to find the open person, but it was pretty clogged up toward the end. So, and we turned it over. We turned it over, and we didn't get great possessions. So that's my fault. So I will be going back to the film and learning from this experience.
But you guys are still in first place, and that's one thing that you build upon for Saturday's game. Getting this game totally out of your system and learning, to get back to that winning fashion.
Well, absolutely. I mean, I told them in the locker room. I said, I'm not. All you can do is get to a point where you care, and I know that they care. So I don't question that at all. And I told them it was going to come down to the little things, and rebounding was one of them. And we didn't come up with the boards when we needed to at the end, and we gave up putbacks.
Do you think Sierra's bothered at all with the mask? I see 3 of 8 from the floor today. Do you think that impacted her?
I mean, I'm not sure. She's. It looked good a few times. I think the person that LA's been sick the last couple of games, last couple of days, and certainly that it appears that had affected her play. So, Sierra, that's not a horrible percentage. So she was able to make 3 threes for us, but I'm sure it affects her a little bit. It's her first game with it, so she'll get more comfortable as the season goes on.
After being on such a high streak there for a few games, then coming and disappointing result today, to say the least, against Butler. But you certainly improved since the last time you played Butler. Are you concerned at all about them losing a little motivation and getting too down about this for the next couple games?
Well, I told them to, if this didn't hurt, then you need to turn in your shoes right now. It doesn't hurt. So, and nobody did, so that was nice. I just think that bouncing back on Saturday, and it starts with me, and that will be the case tomorrow. We will, just go on business as usual and get prepared and be energetic, and they feed off of our energy as coaches, and that's our job. So, we are still in first place, so that's a great thing, but Valpo is a very tough team that we barely eked it out. It was almost a miracle ending, and they're going to come in here and ready to go. So we better be ready to play on Saturday, and just as fired up about today as we were, fired up about Saturday as we were today. Any questions?